While myself out of bed again. It's not a big deal, but it's my biggest win. If I could retrace all my steps, you're the only one that remembers who I was back then. Can you still come over? We could waste the night till you have to go. Don't wait up, I'm fine. Keep my head up, stay high. I'll move mountains in my mind, so you will never see it. I'm at your door, it's 3 a.m. I know I shouldn't, but I'm drunk again. I make it harder on myself than you ever did. Fuck, I'm just a piece of shit, I guess. Can you still come over? We could waste the night till you have to go. Don't wait up, I'm fine. Keep my head up, stay high. I move mountains in my mind, so you will never see it. So you will never know. You will never see it. So you will never know. Yeah. Can you still come over? We could waste a night till you have to go. Don't wait up, I'm fine. Keep my head up, stay high. I'll move mountains in my mind, so you will never know it.
I can feel the poison running through my veins. I failed my mission to become a wicked saint. I grew the mistake to the point of no return. I eat forbidden fruits, no, I have got to learn. Oh, my whole existence comes and says goodbye. I feel so lonely and so cold, I think that I will die. In all these years I've never been so deep inside my head. I don't know whether I'm awake or if I'm already dead. I need it, I breathe it, I need to show life. I have it, I got it, I've got to know life. I take it, I earn it, I need it, so life. I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go life. I need it, I breathe it, I need to show life. I have it, I got it, I've got to know life. I take it, I earn it, I need it, so life. I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go. I am like an animal, hungry on its way to home. My spirit burned out, down to skin and bones. I am possessed, I feel no power or control. I got lost for salvation, I have sold my soul. I realize my ego has been worthless. My life is perforated with sheer disturbedness. Like a turtle without shell, I crawl away from hell, degenerating into a future that I cannot tell. Life, I need it, I breathe it, I need to show life. I have it, I got it, I've got to know life. I take it, I earn it, I need it, so life. I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go life. I need it, I breathe it, I need to show life. I have it, I got it, I've got to know life. I take it, I earn it, I need it, so life. I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go. I can feel I need it when I breathe my eyes, I weather the shit, I disturb, got to know life, I check it, I earn it, I need it, so writing into I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go life, I need it, I breathe it, I need to show life, I have it, I got it, I've got to know life, I take it, I earn it, I need it, so life, I grab it, I hold it, I don't let go.
All right. Turn that down a bit. Whoops, too far down. Sorry, folks. I'm still trying to get used to all this. Hopefully that's not too loud. And hopefully I'm not too loud. Hey, welcome to RadioActive-Chris. Before we begin today, I would like to go over some of the weather here in America, starting with Kansas. Because I'm a Kansas boy. And today in Kansas, we're expecting between low 70s to high 70s today, which is very nice. So if you get the chance, go outside and stretch your legs. Sunlight is great for you. For the east side of Kansas, you guys are more expecting more like the low 70s to low 60s. Except for the people in New York. Those people have a temperature of 55 degrees. Now for the west side of Kansas, everyone's more in the middle, for like 70 to 80. There is a couple places that are in the high temperatures, like Las Vegas, 90 degrees, and Phoenix, 100 degrees. Definitely drink a lot of water. All right. So the next segment I would like to try to go to here on this show is do some feel-good stories. Because life is very stressful and depressing, and I want this radio to be more inspiring and hopeful. So we're just going to take a look at some feel-good stories I found on Good News Network. Starting with, a man is shocked to find his dog given a baby koala a piggyback ride by Nathan Fenwick. Who is this from exactly? Because how this website works, it sorts by newsletters, which I probably should have looked at them first. Oh, I guess this is by just inspiring. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, anyways. So let's go over this little story here. The human world is full of headlines about people who can't get along, and sometimes peace and harmony seems impossible. Thankfully, a cute animal story from Australia came to mind us. There's another way. A few weeks ago, Steve Laval found two creatures from opposite corners of the animal kingdom, bonded in his backyard. Now, give you a heads up, I am just reading the article. See if I'm done online, I can paraphrase this. So I'm not just reading the whole thing. Please do bear with me. Go check out the article. It is great. It was quite amazing to see, he said, in a story by People, especially when Denny was running and the baby koala was bobbing up and down like a jockey. Steve also posted pictures on Facebook, where commenters speculated that the baby koala likely fell from a tree and Denny simply tapped into her material instincts to help the Joey through the ordeal. He posted three pictures of the unexpected animal encounter, and one of them, Denny the retriever, seemed to be smiling fully, perhaps even proud, as the Joey hangs on like someone might cling to the back of the motorcycle driveway. Unfortunately, the animal adventure couldn't last forever. The Joey needed to be returned to its mother, so he carefully removed it. So he carefully removed it from his dog and placed on a nearby tree where its mom could find it later. That's a very sweet story. Dogs are really just God's perfect gifts to us mortal beings. They're just so full of love. You just can't get enough of them. I had a couple dogs when I was younger, and granted, I wasn't the best. I could have done a lot better. I definitely could have done a lot better. But when I did, hang out with my dogs, like Jax, the little not Doberman, he was a Jack Russell, and we had another dog named Jester. He was a klutz, and he was a Doberman. But I do love those dogs. They were good. Just I wasn't in the right mental state and maturity to handle pets yet. So anyway, moving on to the next inspiring story. Let's see. Stray dog saved from death row turns into a brilliant detective sniffing out lost animals. That is one heck of an article. Let's take a look at this one real fast. All right, this one is by the Good News Network. Oh, so this one's directly from them. So, I'll read it as verbatim. A stray dog that was saved from being euthanized has become an expert pet detective. Displaying an uncanny knack for sniffing out lost animals, Rico was just days away from being put down when kind-hearted Rachel Rogers, who runs a dog training school, paid almost $200 to rescue him from the Portuguese dog pound. I saw this picture online of this really cute black and tan dog in Portugal, and they said he had 2 days left to live. The Englishwoman told SWNS news agency, "I paid the fee to get him out of the pound, but they hadn't found him a home, so I ended up paying and bringing him over." Good on her. That's amazing. The selflessness in some people is truly inspiring. Hopefully, I could do some more stuff like this one day. Hopefully, the economics allow it. Anyways, she took him home and was amazed to discover the incredible sniffing and tracking skills of this small domestic Coconi? I haven't heard of that one. He was really good at it. It was like hide and seek where they sniff you out. Rico would be given a blanket or chew toy to smell, which he would then use to locate the area where the animals had been most recently. In some cases, this 10-year-old pup was even given an animal's poop to learn its smell in order to pick up a trail. That's amazing, but also incredibly gross. Rico is now a pro locating lost animals, and over the years, he's taken part in more than 20 pet rescues, 36 of which Rachel from Whitchurch, Shropshire, I'm sorry, I am mispronouncing that, in England is preparing to make 10 years since she gave Rico a second chance of life in December 2015. Rico's first rescue happened while Rachel was doing a course about waterfalls and all right. Well, I'm not going to read the rest of that story there, but that is extremely heartwarming because it's always giving me the perception throughout my life that there's like a no point of return for dogs. Like if you're like, oh, if the dog so much is like in those fight clubs where they're forced to fight other animals, so they always have to be put down afterwards because they're always going to be violent. And I don't think that's. And I always thought that was like, do we just rehabilitate them? Is that a possibility? Or, no, I know this dog was not part of that, but we don't really need to put them down. In my opinion, we could just find them a home. You know, these are her best friends, and we should treat them as so. All right. Well, I think I'm going to stop at 2 feel-good stories for now. So let's continue on with introductions. My name is Chris, or Christian. You can call me either or. That was a weird way of introducing my name, but you get the idea. So, radio has become more of a passion of mine recently. Currently, I work at a fast food drive-thru, and a lot of customers have said, I have a great voice. You should go on radio, do sports announcements, something. And it's like, okay, I would really love to do that. But the question was, how? Sadly, through college, I was more about video editing and graphic design. But as time went on, I found myself not really enjoying those things. And I did find more fun to do more things that require my voice. It's just finding work to do with my voice is extremely difficult, like finding any job. But yes. So that's where I generally come from of that. I grew up in Kansas all my life. I haven't really left the state too much, except for a couple times when I was back in school, and we went on field trips like to Missouri and Tennessee. Great time. Makes me kind of miss going back to school. Almost. Not quite, but almost. And if there's anything I really enjoy in life, it's really good conversation. I am a guy who could talk for days and days and days. Yes, I know I can be a little awkward, but I just really like interacting with people. I like making people feel good and maybe ease up their possibly stressful day. And this is what this radio is all about. It's hoping to ease people's stress and help them fight through their mental and physical problems. Now, I'm not a expert on these things. I'm not an expert. I've been in therapy for about 4 years, and being in therapy has made me realize that I want to do something similar like that. I want to help people who's going through similar things as I am. Because life is extremely stressful. We all know that. You know, you go to school. Well, I could take this down. I don't know why I have this up. Sorry. There we go. Life is already, extremely stressful. For a lot of you, you're going to school and you gotta go to work afterwards. And then some of you have job hours that are brutal. I've met many customers who work in the hospital and they're like working from like 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. And then some of them, people who just got done doing an all-nighter and just now going home to bed when it's still morning time. Yeah, it's brutal. And I'm hopefully what I can do is help alleviate some of it. Now, I do like to get my information from health organizations like healthline.com or some books I get from my local library, 50/50. Well, not 50/50. It's not called 50/50. It's one of those bookstores you can buy books for very, very cheap. Yeah, that's where I go to get some of my book information. I might read them Sunday. Whoa, I am dropping everything. So one of the things I would like to focus on this radio station would be dieting and fitness, because I'm very much getting a lot more back into that. It is a struggle. It is such a hassle to stay on schedule, to go out and work out. And I am still flip-flopping, going to the gym back and forth. But eventually, I will get my drive to be maximum, and I will get to the gym, and I will be sure to share every tip and advice I've gotten and get it to you as well. I have said that really awkwardly. I apologize. So one of the books I got here is called Change 1, The Diet and Fitness Plan, Lost Weight, Simply, Safely, and Forever. Introduction by John for PhD. So eventually I'll get around to reading this one for all of you. I made that loud noise. Alright. Currently I am doing my little radio show here in my room. I don't have an actual office to do this in. Hopefully one day I can get myself a real office. Alright. Another book I got here to help with anxiety and stress is called The Little Book of Mindfulness by Dr. Patricia Collard. Now, I do like using this book once in a while because it does offer some like breathing exercises and just little, general like stretching exercises too of how to relieve the anxiety and depression. So I'll be reading this here and there. Now, there's one more book, and it is. Nope. Oh, here it is. I found it. Found it. Energy Every Day. Your personal plan for more energy and better health. Ron Woods and Chris Jordan with the Human Performance Institute. Now, this is one I've also been trying to read here and there, and sadly, when it comes to these books, they're very dry. I believe, I'm not fully diagnosed yet, but I fully believe it, that it's hard for you to pay attention to things that are very dry. If there's not much energy to it, and it's just don't get me wrong, it is very interesting things, and I'm doing my best to pay attention to it. But if it's not like giving a bit more character, I find myself drifting off. I believe information, especially very useful information, can be provided in a fun, energetic way. So, eventually, we'll get around to reading those books. Is it going to be today? No. I'll fix that. I'll fix that later. Gosh darn it. Now, this stuff has... Now, some of you are probably wondering, why am I in therapy? Why am I in therapy? Well, simply put it, I have a couple of, well, really, there's really two I have to deal with, maybe. Well, I don't know if you can really count this, but I have OCD. I have OCD plus a couple of other things. Starting with OCD means obsessive compulsive disorder. Essentially, what most people would, the first thing that comes to a lot of people's minds is, oh, that means you're a neat freak. Everything has to be organized in a particular way, right? Yes and no. Yes, as in the people with OCD can get that, where they feel like things have to be organized in this way. But there's all this whole other spectrum that's often ignored, and that's the one where you get intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts are the ones that I call the voices from the void. These voices drill negative thoughts, negative destructive thoughts in your brain, and it can harass you with it. That's what I have. And it got at its worst back in 2020, right during the pandemic. Now, the pandemic didn't really have anything to do with my mental and physical health decline. That was just like, oh, okay, that's just a little little stressor right there. It wasn't the major reason why I was stressed out and I fell into chaos. It was just happened to be there. So, yeah, I'm not going to go into do too much detail of what happened, what got me going to therapy in the first place, but just I guess give you a little tidbit that simply put, I was at the end of my ropes. I had my mental and physical was declining extremely bad, and I was not in a really good place, and I was doing things that I'm not proud of, and the amount of physical and mental anguish I went through for 2 years has caused a lot of problems for me, and I'm still working through those things, but I am a lot better, trust me. Compare me to the back of me in 2021, and good half chunk of 2022, I'm in a much better state. Holy crap. Therapy. If you are having mental anguish and struggles, please go to therapy. They are there to help you. They are there not to judge you. That's not their job. Their job is to get you through things. And by being open to them and being honest, you can make a lot of great progress. This is what I've been doing with my therapist. I've been open and honest to her. I can't thank her enough. I have nothing but the highest of praise for my therapist. So, off of that little sadness there, let's go talk about something more fun, enjoyable, something we all can do. Hobbies. I have a couple of different hobbies. Now, sadly, I haven't been able to partake in these hobbies lately because, well, life is life. Once you think you have the day to finally go out and do what you want to do, nope, too bad, just something popped up. Either it be family, work, or your pets. Something happens that derails what you like to do for fun. But when you can, you can. And for me, those things that bring me joy is usually gaming. I'm a gamer. I love playing video games. I like interactive stories. Now, I know it's not for everybody. There are plenty of people who prefer to read a good book or watch a movie or just watch shows. Hey, that's perfectly fine. As long as you're entertained and you enjoy it, I have nothing to complain about. So I like the game. All the games I like to play are horror. I like scary things. I do like to watch scary movies when they do come out. Like, say, Evil Dead Rising. Love that film. If you're very squeamish, I would not recommend it. But yeah, I'm not a huge movie guy. I'm just not. I don't know. I watched Naked Gun recently. That was hilarious. I'm very selective when it comes to my films. I'm very selective. I'm not sure why I'm like this. It might be tethered to my OCD, but hey, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm not sure where I was going with that. Oh, sorry. Stretch out a little there. Alright, well, what else do I like to do for fun? I like to video edit on my YouTube. For anyone who's on YouTube listening to this, I like to make shorts. I like to make video edit shorts for fun. Now, these are random, nonsensical things that just pop in my head and I do them. Why do I do them? Just for the sake of feeling of film completion. But I did something. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel like I'm actually going forward with something. It allows me to experiment. I've been doing a lot more voice work in my own shorts to experiment around with it a bit. To see what I can do and grow. This is all essentially how I look at it. Practice. This is practice for me, and over time, I'm going to refine this to make it even better and better to the radio show that I absolutely have been imagining for a long, long time. But I will get there. I will. Sorry. Got a little worked up there. To go back with mental health there. OCD does that, where it can get me worked up like that. That it causes my anxiety to rise. And they piggyback off each other, and it sucks. It really does suck. So I do my best to stay cool. Stay cool, stay collective, because getting riled up has me just rambling, and I'm doing my best not just to ramble. Alright. So moving on to some other things I like to do real fast is go to the gym. Now, it's a fun hobby, but it's a very painful one too. The amount of times I've gone to the gym and just done a full hour of working out, either on the arms, legs, my back. There is a lot of pain that comes with that, but it feels gratifying. I don't know how to describe it, but the pain makes me feel alive in the good way. It's not like other pain, like, oh, my stomach hurts. Like, no, there's like pains like, yeah, I feel great. I hurt, but I feel great. That's why I like going to the gym. Alright. So I have been talking for a while here, and my voice is getting a little dry. So I'm going to take a little break. I will set a new timer down. Let me just set it up real fast. Alright, let's see here. Let's give me about 30-minute break. How does that sound? Alright, be back in 30 minutes. Alright, I'll be back in 30 minutes. In the meantime, enjoy the music.
mountain. Climb, baby, climb. Up here there is only nothing to cloud your mind. Come to the mountain, high, baby, high. Here there is no distraction, only love inside. Come to the mountain, climb, baby, climb. Up here there is only nothing
is too much talking, and there is nothing left to say. I've had faith can move mountains, so on my knees I start to pray. Too close for comfort and too blind to see. It's black and white, there's no color. Something's coming over me. Heard a voice calling out my name. Time to change, we can't remain the same. It's a road less traveled, on the path to better times. All the good times isn't gold. Gotta read between the lines. Used to getting what we want. We still didn't realize what we need. We keep on just to satisfy our greed. Heard a voice calling out my name. Time to change, we can't remain the same. The weight is getting heavy, and nothing ever stays the same. Evolution is the cross we bear, and the price we have to pay. When we stop our sleeping, when we find a way, we'll be turning water into wine. Nothing standing in our way. When we find a way, nothing standing in our way.
time for her, and I struggle when I'm not around her. But maybe I need this, maybe it's good for me, and I will find good in me and why she might need me. But I know you said you had to be okay alone before you find someone to love. But sometimes when I'm away from the one I chose, then I don't feel like going on. So as you're mine, I am your everything. We are one life in different places at one time. There are no goodbyes. We are the air we breathe, the electricity that powers me alive. I arrived in a new place. I swear to you I've changed. I've turned over a new pile of leaves. I shut the windows, locked the doors. I looked in every shelf and drawer. I know I won't give up on you this time. So girl, you are my everything. We are one life in different places at one time. There are no goodbyes. We are the air we breathe, the electricity that powers me alive. We broke our hearts and telling lies. We cursed the spark in both our eyes. We locked down every open door. Anytime we said we'd make it work, redemption for the time it took. Are we both wanting something more? I know you said you had to be okay alone before you find someone to love. But sometimes when I'm away from the one I chose, then I don't feel like going on. So as you're mine, I am your everything. We are one life in different places at one time. There are no goodbyes. We are the air we breathe, the electricity that powers me alive. Let's go! So as you're mine, I am your everything. We are one life in different places at one time. There are no goodbyes. We are the air we breathe, the electricity that powers me to life.
All right. And we are almost back. Close this. And now I'm back. Sorry about that. I forgot to close my door. I do live with a roommate, and I'm trying my best not to be incredibly loud. All right. So I hope you guys are going out and enjoying that sunlight while you can, because it will get a lot more warmer in some places in America. So get some sunlight, get about 15 minutes of sunlight. It'll do you a lot of good. Now, if it's too hot or too cold outside, just stand in front of a window and just soak up that sunlight. Get that vitamin D, and that will help you produce more serotonin. Remember, that's the feel-good chemical that's going to help you get more motivated to do things. All right, that little tidbit out of the way. Let's get on to starting something I'm very, very passionate about. Music. Now, I'm not a musician. I tried playing the guitar before. It just wasn't my thing, but I do love listening to it like every day. Every day my ears are filled with music that helps me feel more energized, motivated, determined, dedicated, and the other words that are synonyms to those. And this is what's great about this radio show I'm doing, is that it surrounds music. That means I can pick music that I find enjoyable and put it online and put it onto this radio broadcast for everyone to enjoy. Now, I'm not going to play any music from the mainstream ones, because that costs a lot of money and I don't have that. So right now I'm getting all my music from a third party that covers the licensing. So a lot of the music there, I'm going to try my best to keep it variety. But I do want to talk about the very mental health benefits of listening to music. So I found this really great article from Graham Psychology, is where they research music and how it affects your well-being. So let's start with the first bullet point they have here, is it boosts your mood. Research has proven the link between music and our mood. Listening to your favorite song can cause a release of dopamine into the brain that can help in preventing depression. Try making a playlist of all your favorite songs that you can listen to the next time you are feeling down. Try to choose songs that are upbeat, and if you can sing along and dance to them, even better. As singing and dancing encourages the releases of endorphins or the happy hormones. Now, this is very true. If you see me ever at work, I'm not going to say where I exactly work at, but those who are listening and know where I'm from, I very much like to dance and sing along with it at work. It does help me get through more of the day, because work can be such a chore, especially if you don't have the right group of people. Thankfully, the people I work with are really cool, so I can get along with them just fine while it's still dancing and chilling to the music. But yes, so from my personal experience, music really will boost your endorphins. I just noticed I had the music completely what I meant to do. There we go. Have a little on the background. All right. So let's go to the second bullet point of this research. It enhances attention and focus. Music has also been shown to improve focus and attention and boost mental performance when studying or when working on a task. So if you find yourself zoning in and out of work or study, try listening to stimulating tracks to power your attention. Steer clear of any music with lots of lyrics or distracting beats. Instead, opt for classical music. Classical music, parquet in particular, have been found to bring a balanced, stable, calm state of mind and improve learning and efficiency. Okay, I'm gonna disagree right there. Like for the most part of this paragraph or this bulletin, I do agree. Yes, listening to music does get you more energetic feeling. Now, everyone is different when it comes to this. Personally, me, I pick the right music that I think is best fit for what I am doing. Say I am doing some writing. well then yeah, maybe I'll put some classical music on and really, give me more of that writer's mood. Or I want to go to the gym and, really break my bones. I would put rock music on, which is my favorite genre to listen to. It just makes you feel more metal is pumping through your bones. Metal's your pumping iron. There we go. Pumping iron. And that's what a lot of my music on here is going to be consisting of is rock. Now, I do like a variety of music. I do like a variety. I do like listening to heavy metal, some pop here and there. I do like listening to 80s music. Michael Jackson, definitely a favorite of mine. But yeah, I do. And I'm going to try my best to keep this radio station have a bit of variety. It's going to mostly be rock, but there will be those wild cards here and there. So anyways, let's move on to the third bulletin. Recall fond memories. Music has the ability to transport us to the past and can allow us to recall fond memories. This is because listening to music repeatedly creates an associate in our brain with the emotions experienced while listening to that music. So even when we replay music from years ago, we can immediately reconnect with the emotion and feelings that were being expected at that time. This is useful when you want to recall positive experiences or memories and relieve some of that positivity in the present. Music has also been found to have a profound influence on the memories of those with dementia and Alzheimer's. A popular program developed in the US called Music and Memory focuses on creating personalized playlists and playing this music to people who have chronic cognitive and physical impairment. The creators explained that the music awakens a part of the brain not impacted by dementia and invokes responses such as singing and movement and brief moments of reconnection with loved ones. That is fascinating. Like, I knew music can help bring back very fond memories. There's been times I've been going recently at work. I've been finding myself listening to some songs I used to love back in the early 2000s and 2010s. Most of the things, like bands like Linkin Park, Green Day, Disturbed, 3 Day Grace, and so many others. It brought me back to those simpler times of just enjoying life as a kid. All you had to do was wake up, go to school, do your homework, go home. Well, go to school, get your homework, go home, get your homework done, and then enjoy your day how you want to enjoy it. Whether it be reading, playing video games, watching movies, or doing something that fulfills you. It brings back very happy moments of those times. And yeah, so if you just want just to take a break from the world, just lay down, put some earpods on, and put some old nostalgic songs on. Yeah, you may find some of them nowadays to maybe a bit edgy, maybe a little bit on the cringy side, maybe. But overall, it's for your own personal well-being and enjoyment. Alright, so let's move on to point number 4. Promote relaxation and restful sleep. Playing some calming music may be just what you need when you are feeling overwhelmed and stressed and perhaps unable to get a restful sleep. Research indicates that music to peaceful music... Wait, I read that kind of entirely wrong. Sorry. Research indicates that listening to peaceful music can help with relaxation by slowing your breathing and heart rate, as well as reducing blood pressure and reducing the stress hormones, including adrenaline and cortisol. This makes it easier to unwind and let go of your worries, which in turn may help you fall asleep quicker and stay asleep longer. I can 100% back this up. I've been doing this a lot more recently. At night, I would put some very relaxing music. Music I usually go for an hours long. That's mostly find itself on a loop. Something that's just something soft and soothing. My favorite one to think about, my personal favorite, is Corpse Husband singing in a high pitch. Let me look it up real fast. It's just really great. I highly recommend it for anyone who wants a nice, calming, soothing song that makes you feel like everything is going to be okay. I think that's what it's just called. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what it's just called. It's called Corpse Singing in a High Pitched Voice for 1 hour. You can find it on a YouTube channel, Corpse 2, and it is so really. It's only a 15-second loop, but it doesn't feel like that because the transitions back to the beginning are so smooth and so perfectly eloquated. I feel like I'm using that word wrong. Blended, I guess I could say. It's perfectly blended. That it's just very calming just to hear this 15 seconds over and over again. And next thing you know, you check your phone laying down. Oh, shoot, would you look at that? It's already been 15 minutes past, or hell, maybe an hour. I strongly recommend that song. Particularly, another recommendation I would have would be synthwave music. I know it's not for everybody, but I like the beat, the low beat they can do. It makes you go bopping to it, like you're just moving your head to the beat, and you're just in your mind. Just get lost. Let your mind just create these imaginations with this. Man, I am losing. I am sorry. Man, I got up a bit. I meant to get up earlier in the day, but I have a bit of technical difficulties, which was my brain. I meant to get up at 6. Start the countdown at that time, so it gives me like an hour to get ready. But no, I accidentally stepped past that, so still on the first side, I didn't do my usual morning wake up routine, which is something I will discuss eventually. Not right now, but eventually. So, let's get to what I was going on about. Yeah, synthwave music, I absolutely highly recommend. Now, there's other people out there that maybe want to like an acoustic guitar. I love acoustic guitars. They sound so, well, simply put, heavenly. It's just, you put like, one of my favorite games, Silent Hill 2, has this one called Theme of Laura and Promise, where the acoustic guitar is kind of inspiring. It's hopeful. I highly recommend checking that out just for the music alone. It's a survival horror game, but the music alone is worth checking it out. So yeah, I also would highly recommend doing this before bed. But like usually 20 minutes before bed. That's why I recommend when you should start listening to more relaxing music. Alright, so on to the next point here. Boost the motivation and energy. Most people will find that exercise is much easier when listening to music. This is because fast-paced, upbeat music increases your heart rate and gives you a burst of energy, fueling motivation and maximizing performance. So if you're needing a little boost before your next workout, try putting together a soundtrack of your favorite energizing tracks. Yes, this is me 24/7. I love these types of music that give you this huge boost of energy. That's why I love rock music. Some of my personal favorites, like Buried Alive, things like a little bit of screaming. I'm not asking for a whole screamo type song, but I just like the fast pace of the guitar going like this one in the background. Like listen to this one in the background real fast. Okay, so I don't know what she's saying, but I don't care. That rocking guitar and beat in the background just gets my heart racing faster. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Let's go. I cannot. Oh man. Woo. Oh, I wish. Okay. Give me a second to recollect my thoughts. Enjoy the song. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about the little break. Recollecting my thoughts here. So here's how I go throughout my day listening to music. When I first wake up, I don't really like playing energetic music because that just gives me a heart attack and heart's beat too fast. I don't want that. don't think it's really good for your health to be started up like that. Not sure. I will look into that later. But the music I like going for, like I said, it's like acoustic guitar, something that starts out slow and then goes into something inspiring. Like I said, Theme of Laura is a really good choice. It's my personal wake up alarm. That's why I go with. Then when I get through, like say, like closer to lunchtime, that's when I start putting more energetic music on. Something that gets my heartbeat faster and more motivated to go do my daily tasks. Some of my original favorites I did really enjoy was Through the Fires and Flames from Dragon Force. See, like I said, Bury the Light, really good one. And some old classic like Skillet songs. I do like listen to Skillet, like Hero, Feeling Invincible, Awaken Alive. These are songs that just get me going. They get me going. So I highly recommend that you check out these music if you like rock. Now, once again, it is about personal preference. When it comes to that day, maybe pop music or rap or country get you more in the mood in the during the evening time. I mean, in the afternoon. So when it comes to nighttime, around dinner, that's when I start putting more music. That's a bit more slower. It helped me wind down. Putting music on that's epic, exciting, has loud voices. That's just going to wake you up. That's just going to wake you up. And I would really recommend just listening to music that's more slower down. Just more slower down. Or like me, like I said, one of my personal favorites is go to After Dark by Mr. Kitty. It has this nice little synth wave to it that's slow, steady, has a good beat. So yes, sorry. I strongly, so that's how you would see my day through the music, how my musical day is. Now yours could be a little different, but once again, do not play anything that's very loud and energetic at night. That's only going to stimulate your brain, and you don't want to do that. All right. So let's get to the last bulletin here. It's also for cultivated connection. Music is universal. It brings people together from all walks of life. It doesn't really matter what language you speak or where you are from. Music is a language that all of us can understand. It brings people together at concerts, at places of worship and celebration. Research has even found that listening to music can trigger the release of oxytocin, the love hormone that helps us develop empathy, trust, and compassion for others. So, if you are feeling lonely, try listening to some music to create a sense of belonging and connection. Now, this one is beautifully perfect. It is absolutely beautifully perfect. There are times at work I actually find myself listening to music that's from Mexico. Now, I don't know if they're saying, I don't speak a lick of Spanish, but it's so upbeat, so much fun, that I just can't help but want to dance along with it. And it did help me connect with one of my coworkers who is Mexican. Sadly, he doesn't work at my job anymore. But yes, it was a very nice connection. Like to me, music, the voice. Sorry. A great tip to help calm down anxiety: breathe. Do some breathing exercises. Like breathe in, then you breathe out. You breathe in quick, and then you breathe. So, music does help connect even if you don't understand it. If you have someone at work and 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 they happen to like this oh god, this is terrible. Oh man, this is terrible. Okay. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting tired. This is not a problem. I'm trying to get through. Okay. Whew. Here, put the music on. Look at the break. Okay, so what I am trying to say is not only will it do you just good, it will help you feel more connected to the people around you. Even if it's not a song that you full-heartedly love, as long as you can find some enjoyment, you can get some really great memories and emotions from just simply the connection of the song with someone else. That is the point I was trying to say. With OCD, like I said, it really loves to spike my anxiety. Think of think of it as like as a multiplier. It's a multiplier for the anxiety. The moment I make a mess up or start to stumble, I immediately get thoughts in my brain going like, "Oh shoot, you're messing this up. Oh, you're doing it wrong. You better panic." It's like that, and it is something I'm still gaining over. So bear with me, please. All I'm asking, I realize the music's too down low. But yes, that is all the bulletin points from that article. Again, that was from Graham Psychology. By looks of it, they have more information about music and other health features. So I would definitely strongly seek them out. I would strongly them out. There's other things I'm probably going to go over, like stress versus anxiety and work-life balance. I'll go over those in a later date. But for now, let's take a break. I'll let you guys enjoy the music for about, let's say like an hour. I want to take an hour break because I'm heading down to the store and get some things to help me wake up and perform better. So I'll catch you guys within an hour. I'm going to start the countdown. Up on. Sorry, that's not one. All right, I'll catch you guys soon.
And I'm so glad that I found
this inside me. Singing like this inside me. Yeah. Yes, I know I broke my promise, but I've already tried. Burn happy, I screw up all night, buried on the lies. You left me, you chose your own way. Now my heart is beating. Secretly, my mind's going away. I'm so out of it. Yeah. I just want you happy. Even if I can't become so pure enough to be just able to wish one. Sing like this inside me. Sing like this inside me. Yeah. So alone if you don't reach out. I can't leave anymore. And I have lost all my hopes for the future. Nothing but anymore. I just want you happy. Even if I can't become so pure enough to be just able to wish one. Sing like this inside me. Sing like this inside me. Yeah. When you decide to say I can't, because now
Turn over the ashes on my memory. No more wasted time. I'm going my own way. No more wasted time. I can see what we're afraid of. Trying to find myself from a crowded jail. I can see what we're afraid of. I walk on the edge, eyes behind. Wasted time. I'm going my own way. No more wasted time. I can never say when I win or fail. Try to find myself in my crowded jail. I can never say when I win or fail. I walk on the edge, eyes behind the veil. Eyes behind the
face and your silicone. I didn't come here from the good for tonight. I didn't come here to look for a fight. Don't call me buddy, I'm not like you. You're a pain in the neck and you're making me sick. If you wanna live, you better live
All right, and I am back. I went down to a little adventure to the store to get some essential items to keep me going for the rest of this day. I said that very, very awkwardly. I. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. I'm having a bit of cold feet right now. I practice and practice, but man, it seems like when it actually happens, your heart stops and your brain just stops. Anyways, took me a bit to get back home because it's not because of traffic. It's very much because I chose to walk down to the store. Now, why would I choose to walk down to the store? I'm clear on borrowed time. I need to get there and back to do chores and that. Well, I happen to be in the lucky position where there's a store that I can walk down to. And walking, in my belief, is severely underrated. People don't understand the amount of benefits you get from walking. Because I understand it's a mundane thing we do every day. You walk down to the store, you walk down to the toilet, your car, you walk around work. It is something you do constantly. But have you considered walking as a way to try to relax yourself? Instead of walking around the store, walking at work, doing work, you go outside and enjoy the fresh air, sunlight, and maybe pop some music. Just mentally relax yourself. And this will do you wonders. For starters, going for walks every day or every other day helps maintain a healthy weight and lose body fat. So let's say you're having a feeling of let's say you have a bit of anxiety because you are eating more. You're feeling more self-conscious because you are eating more, because whether it be stress, anxiety, depression, or underlying mental illness, walking will help maintain a stable weight for you. So you don't get too much, but nor do you lose too much as well. You don't gain too much more, nor do you lose too much. Is that right balance? And going for a walk also has its very mental stimulation as well. For starters, it helps reduce stress and tension. It just helps, it just takes your mind off of things. You're just walking and again, enjoying the scenery around you. If you do live in a very, I'm not going to say okay. All right. I'm just going to call it good here. Sorry. I'm